In this project, we've set up a series of customized codes which cover most facets of a detail survey. So we created a mapping file, and it includes the field codes, the symbols, their tinability, whether or not they're a pipe, and also some tin boundaries. So just take a look at this. If we go to File AO, Map Files, Create Edit, and we call up the map file under the user library called Detail Survey V10 Map File, and click on Read. Under the Basic tab, we just have the code as it would be called in the field, what model it's going to go into, what color, whether it's a point or a line, and the line style. To have a look at the line styles, if we right click on one of the line styles, you'll see that we have a subdirectory called 12D Detail Survey, and all our codes are stored inside of this. You'll also notice, if you scroll down a little bit to say a sewerage pipe, that the sewerage pipe uses an attribute, and the attribute helps to determine where that pipe would go. And if we were to have a look at the pipes, under the string, you'll see the attribute here will be the justification. It'll also use the attribute for its shape and for its size, whether it be a diameter or a culvert. Inside the mapping file, we also have solid fills for our waterline. We have our symbols set up, and we can also use attributes for things like our trees, whereby we code everything a tree in the field, and we use attributes to determine whether it's a gum, a fruit tree, a willow tree, etc. And each one has a different foliage. Our tinability was also set, so for each code we determine whether or not that point is tinnable, whether or not the line that it creates is a break line or not. Back in 12D, if you go to the names icon up the top here, you'll notice that our names file is set up to replicate our mapping file, and you'll also notice that instead of just giving the code, it actually uses the comment to make things grouped and a little bit easier to find. So for example, a gully trap would be GT as the code in the field, but it's been stored under drainage gully trap. And if I was to select that, that would automatically fill in the model, the color, and the line style together with any symbols that are used for that option. Also inside our customization, together with our line styles and our symbols, we've also created a whole series of sample textiles that can be used to label things before you do your plotting.